It's been more than a decade since hotshot rookie racer Lightning McQueen burst onto the big screen in the first Cars movie. Now he's back in Cars 3 with a cast of new characters as well as old favourites to get his life back on track. Yippee-ki-yay movie lovers, it's Jan here, and in this video I'm going to uncover some amazing secrets and facts about the making of Pixar's latest animated movie. I'm also running my special Cars 3 giveaway on this video as well, for a chance to be one of 2 lucky people who'll win this very cool The Art of Cars 3 hardback book featuring Pixar's fabulous concept art, storyboards and insights into the movie. All you need to do is subscribe and leave a comment about the film, and also answer the question I'll be asking later in the video. Many years of work go into each of Pixar's animated features, and naturally over the course of those years, screenplays and character designs go through numerous changes. In fact, during the production of Cars 3, artists created over 80,000 storyboards for the film. However, only around 10,000 of those made it into the final movie. But thankfully, sometimes the animators on a new movie can make use of the good work done by their colleagues on a previous Pixar film. For example, when you look at the sky in Cars 3, 85% of those clouds you see actually came from the cloud library for The Good Dinosaur. Although sadly, screen legend Paul Newman died back in 2008, his Cars character Doc Hudson still plays a crucial part in the new movie. And Doc is voiced once again by Newman himself, thanks to many hours of conversations between the renowned actor and Cars director John Lasseter that were caught on tape during voice recording sessions for the first movie. A lot of what Paul Newman and John Lasseter talked about between takes was racing related, so when the filmmakers trawled through those recordings looking for material that would work for Cars 3, they had a veritable treasure trove of dialogue to choose from. When the animators were working out how Lightning McQueen's face should move, they looked to Owen Wilson, the voice actor behind the car, for inspiration, which means that the way Lightning moves his mouth in the movie is based on the shape of Owen Wilson's mouth when he talks, including the way the actor curls and purses his lips. The movie's design team wanted the look of next-gen racer Jackson Storm to be in complete contrast to the look of Lightning McQueen. So they went for a sharp, angular design for Jackson, which stands out compared to Lightning's more rounded, flowing look. In fact, Jackson Storm is actually how the Pixar team think a stock car racer will look 20 years from now. As for the S symbol on Jackson's side, that's based on the International Hurricane symbol, which has been tweaked, stretched and colour matched to give him a sleek and bold look and to contrast with the lightning bolt on number 95. For the appearance of school bus Miss Fritter, the filmmakers took a subtle style cue from Orange is the New Black star Lea DeLaria, who voices the Demolition Derby champ. Yes, just look at Miss Fritter's face and you'll notice that the animators increased the thick rubber trim around her windshield in a hat tip to DeLaria's trademark thick rimmed glasses. On top of that, Miss Fritter's smokestacks are another cool Easter egg, as their design is based on the horns of the classic Disney character Maleficent, who featured in the 1959 animation Sleeping Beauty, as well as the 2014 live-action movie starring Angelina Jolie. By the way, for more awesome Easter eggs in Cars 3, tap the top right of the screen to check out my video on that. When it came to bringing to life the movie's crazy demolition derby with all its mud and dust flying everywhere, the filmmakers discovered how difficult it was to make computer-animated mud that was the right consistency so it looked realistic but didn't totally cover up the characters. To give you an idea of just how big a task this was for the artists and technicians working on Cars 3, there are actually 616 shots in the movie that feature mud, splatters, sand, dust and dirt. One of the things the filmmakers did to ensure they got the right design and feel for the scene overall was to visit a night race on a dirt track. After that, it was a matter of trial and error to get the mud looking less like cake icing or liquid chocolate, which is how it looked in early tests, and more like the combination of chunky oatmeal and soup that director Brian Fee wanted. When Cars 3 production designer Jay Schuster joined Pixar back in the early 2000s, one of the first things he had to do was design a payphone that could function for a large mechanical object that had no hands, like a car. Schuster's payphone design ended up being cut from the first Cars movie. However, in a little nod to the production designer, the payphone has been reintroduced in Cars 3. So remember to look out for it during the scene at Flo's V8 Cafe. A chance encounter with a vintage car rally during a meeting that the Cars 3 team had away from their Pixar offices gave the filmmakers the idea to pay tribute to the history of racing and early NASCAR racers in their movie. Among the characters in the film based on real-life NASCAR legends is Louise Barnstormer Nash, who is named after the First Lady of Racing, Louise Smith, who won 38 races in the 1940s and 50s, and whose Nash Ambassador car lends its number 94 to her Cars 3 counterpart. NASCAR legend Wendell Scott, who was the first African American to win in the Grand National Series, also inspired the Cars 3 team to create a new character called River Scott, who races under number 34 just like Wendell Scott did. Also, Doc Hudson's old coach and friend Smokey, who Lightning McQueen turns to for help in his own career, is based on real-life racing legend, the innovative mechanic Henry Smokey Unick, who, just like his namesake in the movie, ran an automobile repair shop that he dubbed the best damn garage in town. Oh, and to emphasize the bond in the movie between Smokey and Doc Hudson, who was a Hudson Hornet, the animators based Smokey's design on a Hudson pickup truck. Now, what was your favourite moment in Cars 3, and who's your favourite character in the Cars movies? For a chance to win this awesome The Art of Cars 3 hardback book, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment about the movie, and also answer the following question: which Disney character is Miss Fritter's design a reference to? Make sure you turn on your notifications to get all my new Cars 3 and Pixar videos, and I'll be announcing the winners for the giveaway on an upcoming video. Congratulations to these 2 winners of my recent Alien Covenant giveaway. If you're one of them, send me a message on YouTube or via my email, which you can find on my About page, so I can get your details to send you the prize. If you enjoyed this, I really appreciate you hitting the thumbs up button, and check out some more of my Pixar and movie secrets videos right here. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Yippee-ki-yay, movie lovers!